I am constantly challenging my own self-doubt. It really is just, challenging the perceived ideas of myself and the perceived ideas that other people have of me as well.
I think the biggest challenge was just having a kid.
Yeah.
Which is really
Changes a lot,
changes
right?
the life. I even told my 4-year-old, I would say, I keep trying, focus on what you're doing and you will be good at it one day.
Yeah.
And then one day I think he was playing something. Mommy, I remember you said keep trying. See, I did it.
Oh.
So I think, yeah.
I think that I am constantly challenging my own self-doubt. It really is just, challenging the perceived ideas of myself and the perceived ideas that other people have of me as well.
Often people think that athletes are robots. We're not. Part of being a successful athlete and executing your craft is to overcome those feelings, like the little monkey mind. The mental work is definitely a big part of being an athlete and a big part of performance. And I do engage with a sports psychologist to help out with that kind of thing.
My biggest challenge was a decision that my husband and I made to leave the UK and have a couple of years venturing and working in another country. When we arrived here, my husband loved it so much he didn't want to move back.
That's what Australia does to you.
Yeah, exactly. But that wasn't my plan, and making that decision to permanently leave behind family, friends, a career that I had on hold over there as well, was the hardest thing I've had to do in my life.
If my child is sick and it's compromised, then I need to be able to come up with a solution. It was important for me to ensure that I met my clients' deadlines, and how I got about that was having to bring my child into work. You think, oh my God, I'm bringing a child in to a corporate environment who's probably going to be crying all day while everyone's working around me, and I think that made me feel a little bit uneasy with myself. I probably walked around the office, having this massive guilty look, and my CEO at the time pulled me up and was saying, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Well, I'm sorry, but I really had to bring in this child." And she was like, "Wipe the look off your face because no one cares and no one is worried but you that she is here." And I said, okay. Actually, we do have a supportive environment here.
So I found that the biggest challenge I found was perception. And people's preconceived ideas about what you can do. There was an awkward moment I had at a previous organisation when I first came back from maternity leave. A manager assuming that I didn't want to have the same level of pressure or commitment that I had before. When they gave me a role that was lesser than what I was used to doing. And that didn't really sit well with me. So for example, I was a project manager. I worked my way up to be certified to be one. And when I came back, they asked me to be a project administrator. And I just went in there and did administration and project management work because I could, obviously. And a week later, my manager came back and said, obviously, you misjudged, and formally, reinstated me as such. And then a couple of months later, it actually put me in good stead for promotion, and I was promoted after that.
That's fantastic. That's a very common theme, I think, with women going